That one on the golf course that works like a charm.
Dude, they're freaking magnificent. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Golfballing podcast. This is a special one here. We've been talking about you guys for freaking years. 242, I think I just said that, but we have goats on the pod. Golf on NET. What is up, gentlemen?
How you doing?
What's up, guys? What's up?
This is awesome.
We're excited to be on the pod too. Very excited.
Hopefully everything comes together because, I mean, I think you heard a name drop the other day from a podcast a couple of episodes ago. I mean, Golf on NET is pretty much the coolest thing I've ever seen as like, a casual golfer, especially in the city of Chicago. We've been talking about these cats for, like I said, years and years and years because it is the coolest idea in the world. And I know that interview you're on with Chicago Golf Guy was a year ago or whatever, but I know this will go nationwide. I mean, it's beautiful. So what's up? Introduce yourselves, and yeah.
Preet, go first, man.
Oh, this is sorry, it was breaking up on me a little bit. I'm not sure, but yeah. So we're excited to be on here too. We are the goats, pretty much. Golf on NET. So we started this 5 years ago. How this came up? Well, I started a marketing company, and COVID kind of hit. We were doing well, and then COVID took away a lot of our clients from us. So we had to find a new idea. So me and my brother, a couple of other partners, we kind of put together Golf on NET, because we're golfers ourselves, and we see the price of golf kind of skyrocketing, and networking is a big part of it. So that's never really been a part of, unless you're a private member at a private country club, you don't really get, amenities, meeting businessmen or meeting, people that can kind of help you grow together. So we put it all together, gave it a try, and we called all the courses essentially asking, for some teas or, a corporate style tea time. We got a lot of no's before we got our first yes, but we started with 3 in our first year, 5 years ago. We had mainly like close friends and family kind of join at first, because obviously we're brand new. People were kind of thinking, what's the catch here? Because essentially you pay a one-time fee and then you get to play as much as you'd like at any of our golf courses with a cart. So we got guys, one of our main guys, he plays like 120 times a year. It's Chicago. Wow. He's playing 120 times. So it's like, if you have kind of a flex schedule, obviously, and you don't mind traveling, 20, 30 minutes, sometimes more to go to a golf course, it is magical. And now we're up to 18 courses. We do a lot of charity work too. So we do a charity outing every year. And this year we're actually working with Brent Sopel, 2010 Stanley Cup champion. And we're working with his charity, the Brent Sopel Foundation for Dyslexia. So we're trying to bring in new groups, do things like this with you, Jackson, trying to get our name out there more and more so people think like we are a real thing. We're here. It's 5 years, man. We're not going anywhere. Yeah. So yeah, man, we love good people. We've met so many cool people out here, and there's so many more out there. So let's see what we can do to meet everyone, man. That's the key. Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny you said that, meeting people on the golf course. I was just randomly watching Seinfeld yesterday, and I forget the context of the beginning part of it, but he lost his like Cuban cigars, so he couldn't play at like the nice country club because they were letting him play. And somebody said, sorry, there's something, I think I can like hear myself. There's that echo on.
It's a little bit laggy. I'm getting a little lag on my side.
Okay.
From you, but you still look good though.
All right. Well, anyways, he lost the cigars in the fire or whatever. If you watch the show, you know what I'm talking about. And then he was pretty much just going on a rant. Jerry was like, "Oh, just go play public," and he's like, the sand traps aren't raked. There's no sand in there, and not to mention the caliber of people you have to play with. So that's, I'll get to it soon. But what's up, Hamil?
How you doing, man? How you doing? I'm Hamil. I'm Preet's brother. I basically, help run Golf on NET with him. We got a couple of other, family members as well, and Preet's partner that in his marketing company, like he said, that helps us out. But yeah, no, I'm basically here to help Preet with anything he needs because he's the boss.
The money. That's it.
When
We need it
I
for the money, baby.
when I was with you guys, so basically, like you guys reached out. I even think maybe in the winter of 2019. I don't know if that sounds right. Just kind of like loosely.
I think Hammer was the one that reached out to you. He brought you up saying you've got to check out this Golfballing kid. And he reached out. Yeah, it was 2019.
Yeah.
I think.
Because then we
It was our first
started
year.
once COVID hit in 2020, and you guys took. I still remember having my roommate take the picture, have my goat membership picture, and you guys hooked Nick and I up with free memberships, and we played every single day, and we recorded every single day. But how many courses? And it was still, like you said, what's the catch? Like literally, what is the catch? And there is no catch.
Yeah.
But how many courses do you think you were at in
for
2020?
everything.
Yeah, I mean, in 2020, I think
12?
we probably maybe
11
only
or
had
12?
like 8.
Yeah, okay,
8,
8 or 9.
Actually, you're right.
Started with
Yeah, it was
8,
8. You're right.
and then we got to 12.
Yeah.
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 But
There is a
yeah.
catch, Jackson. So the catch is like for anything. You know,
Mhm.
we have weekdays. There are no restrictions. So the way our the way our membership, our golf membership operates is, so we have an app. So once you download the app, you can go and see every course that we have. You know, Ruffle Feathers, Ravisville, Thunderhole, Glenview Park. I mean, the list goes Ravisville. The list goes on. But you can see where people are playing at what times and at what days. So the first option is you can book your own tee time. So if you want to book your own tee time, you call the course. Let's see, us three want to play tomorrow at White Pines. It's right next to my house. So you call the pro shop and you ask them for tomorrow tee time at 8 o'clock. If they have 8 o'clock available, they're going to give it to you. If not, they're going to give you the next closest available booking that they have. So I always tell guys, like, do not book for Saturday morning or Friday night. You're not going to get it. Golf's popping right now. You're just not going to get it. So if you book early enough, but it's not really a catch. That's in general anyway. That's the catch anyway, that you can't book Friday night to get Saturday morning tee times. Some of our courses on the weekends, we do have like blackout times. Not all of them, some of them, where you can't play until 10 a.m. So the first couple of hours, that's when the courses really generate their peak revenue. So, you know, we're here to grow together with the courses too. We want to work with them for a long period of time. So it's a small catch because you still get the rest of the day and every other day to play. So it's just a couple hours on the weekends where you can't play at those times. So you have to book past the 10 o'clock. So, and then really, it's as simple as you show up. Once you book it, you update the app after you book it through the pro shop. You show up, show your IDs, like Hamel kind of showed you. We have a profile pic on the main page. It just proves you're a go. And then you play with a golf for free. And you can book 2 tee times at any given time. You cannot book the third one until you're done playing the first one. So we have some things which kind of limit you, because we don't want guys booking Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday every day and then canceling Friday. So you know, we want everyone to have a chance and get a fair shake. It doesn't matter if you've been with us since year 1, and it doesn't matter if you come today. If you become a member, it's the same rules for everyone. So everyone, you know, they play by the same rules as it should be. So we're all about sharing love, man. That's everyone grows together. That's the game. You know, the more courses we get, the more guys we get, the more courses we get. Yeah, it's really cool. We're trying.
It is so freaking cool.
Yeah, we're trying to get our Troon Golf. Troon Golf is hopefully going to be one of our partners next year. They're the biggest management company in the world. So if we can get some backing, it will help us. So being on things like this is not going to hurt. You know, you're the man.
No. 18. How many members you guys at now?
Nearly 300, 250,
nice.
A little bit more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going.
Oh, shoot. I totally forgot my question. That's a lot. Membership price.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So,
what are we looking at these days?
I mean, so our membership price is $2,000, and like I said, once you pay the $2,000, it's unlimited. So our average. So to put it this way, I always say, like, how much do you play golf? Do you play 20 times a year? Do you play once a week? If you play once a week, you can play like 30 times a year. Our average cost of each of our golf courses, the average is about $80, and that's on the low end. I'm just rounding down a little bit. So $80 for the cart. So you got to play 25 times. If you don't play more than 20 times, it's probably better off that this is not the right membership for you, because of the fact that you can probably just go out and play whatever courses you want. But when you have a type of unlimited style membership, it forces you to go out and double the amount of rounds you go, because there's nothing to lose. Go out there for 12 holes after work, come back, make sure you keep the missus happy, whatever you got to do. But you don't need to be out there all the time, because you're not paying for it every time. It's already included. So we get a lot of guys that go off to work. They'll go and play until sunset. So That's
I
their
remember
time to
that.
get away. They won't be able to do weekends. Yeah. So it
Mm.
really depends on what your type of schedule is. Flex schedules work good. If you work
Yeah,
9 to 5 Monday through Friday, and then Saturday, Sunday you're with the kids and the wife, well, where's the time to go? It's really not, right? So it helps with a flexible schedule, just with anyone, regardless of golf, anyway. So
I mean, we were in college and we were playing. I never had any issue ever getting a tee time. And what was cool is people would join, they see on the app. I don't even know if you guys had the app when we were running it. But on the website or the
I
app,
don't think
we
we did.
had,
Yeah.
yeah, you
Yeah,
could
we had
see
web.
like, oh, there's 2 goats playing at, 2:30. Let me check it out. And you meet
Can join
and you
them up.
play golf with like the same people all the time. And I remember like one time at man, if I heard the course, I would know it. I think it's dude, I'm right by it. Seven Oaks.
Seven
No,
Bridges. Seven Bridges.
Seven,
Seven Bridges.
Seven Bridges,
Yeah.
because my mom moved to Naperville, so I live right there. So I should
Okay.
Sure, yeah.
freaking get back in this. But I guess I live in Florida, but I played Seven Bridges for the first time in my life because I was living in Arlington Heights, and that was a little bit, of a farther drive. And I remember like I got paired up with these dudes. I think I was golfing with Nick or something, and one of them, it was like this, older 40-year-old. It was like a dad, maybe even a little bit older. He was an Asian dude. And he was like, hey, like on the first tee, he was like, I'm a big fan. Like, I saw you on the tee time and I, booked that up immediately. And I was like, dude, what? That's so cool. He bought me a beer at the
That's
turn.
wild, yeah.
His name isn't ringing a bell, but just stuff like that, like the community aspect too of GOAT was, it was just so cool. I heard Nick say he played with, I forget if it was Neil or Sean's dad this past weekend, I think, this past week. The
awesome.
community aspect is just, it's so freaking cool. So, what's in the future? What's in store here? Because it's August 15th. So, unfortunately,
I mean, right now we're really pushing. Like right now, we're really pushing everyone to do like whatever we have left of the season. We're offering like a great deal right now. It's like $600.
Okay. Jeez, dude, I'll hop on that immedially. If you play a lot of golf and you live in Chicago, hop on that immediately. Yeah.
Yeah, like if you're gonna play 10 more times, like it doesn't. I mean, it makes total sense. And like the thing that people don't really factor in is like the cart the cart fees, like that $20 every single time that you have to additionally pay. Like let's say you have like another type of membership which gives you a discount on tee times. Well, you still have to pay for the cart. Like here, you don't even worry about that. Like I don't even remember the last time. I know it's pretty bad, but I don't remember the last time that I walked a golf course, which is pretty bad. I mean, don't have to if you don't need to worry about that, I guess.
Yeah. How often you guys playing? I don't think we ever played. I don't think I played with either of you guys.
Hamel's been playing good lately. Shit.
I mean, like I honestly, I was looking back at the app and I've only played like 15 times, but it feels like I've played a lot.
Yeah. So, what's that average at?
The average is like
right now
it's not good. It's like high 70s. So I'll take that. I shot 69 at Hickory Hills.
I hate people like him. I hate people like him.
What are you averaging these days?
I'm like a mid-80s golfer. On a good round, I can get up there in the high 70s, but I'm in the 90s sometimes too. Like I'm just
yeah. I had plenty of those this summer, man. I can't.
I know, dude.
I had a tournament. It's cool that you just got to Miami. I had a tournament that I had a member guest that my first ever member guest in Syracuse this past weekend. And because of Debbie, and I'm in Florida, and Debbie's just going right through.
Yeah.
Because I'm in Fort Myers, so you got to lay over everywhere, especially to Syracuse. Yeah. I had 3 flights canceled in like the first 24 hours, and I just could not get on a flight for the life of me. And thankfully, the event ended up being canceled, but dude, flying right now is a massive headache. Check out this hat,
bro.
Damn. Sick.
You've
always got the gear, don't you? You've always got the gear, don't you?
This is a little bit faded. I got my white lines and green jackets, long tee on right now.
Yeah. I remember you guys came out with like a Rory tee too, right?
Yep, Rory's ear, baby.
Yeah,
Rory's ear. I wear that every Masters, even post Masters.
You'll be wearing that for a long, long time still.
I will be wearing that for a very long time. No one's ever said anything too. Always surprises me because I wear that during Masters week, like wake up, smell the azaleas, hello friends. this is a part of that
Yeah.
collection. But that's awesome, man. 18 freaking courses, 300 members. Any
We're looking
courses? Are you going for
courses,
like next year?
that's the key. Like,
Yeah.
so what's next, hopefully, is obviously to add more courses. You know, slowly we're hoping to get to like 25, 30 next year. If we
Hell
can
yeah.
find the right partnerships with like the management companies and stuff. And this is all off-season stuff. So in the off-season, we'll go back to the golf courses and we'll say, hey, you know, we know you weren't interested last year, but this is what we did this year. This is the type of revenue we bring into the clubs. What about this year? You know, and if it's no, then it's a no. We'll keep it going until it's a yes. But if we can get Troon in, then you have a big player backing you, so
Yeah.
you have a little more credibility. You know, this credibility thing's big. No, it doesn't seem big, but it is big because as you get the big companies with you, then the golf courses are more inclined. Oh, well, these guys are working with you, so I feel safe working with you. You know what I mean? That type of level of playing field. But yeah, so if we partner with Troon, we're actually looking to get Hammer. What's the course in April we just played? Give them a shout out. Tamarack, which is in great shape, dude. Everyone gives that course a bunch of shit from years ago, but go play it, man. We just played it, me and Hammer, and we don't play shit courses. It's not a shit course. It's in good shape, yeah. But that's the key. We get more and more courses. It becomes more enticing. We do more outings. We do, we can formulate leagues throughout other partnerships like CGT. I know Tom from CGT, and then there's other people. We're looking to actually launch a gals on any team next year. We know this girl Ro, who runs Chicago Golf Gals page.
She's just giving every single thing away.
But we are going to be doing that. That's probably what we're trying to gear into is expand the demographics, not just guys and not just good players. It could be everyone from all levels, all playing fields. Golf's something that everyone should try. Beast of the sport. But yeah.
Let me see if I can pull up this website here. Is the website still? Oh yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
Golf for NET, yeah.
We're on Spotify or YouTube. Let's see if this is working. There we go. $600, baby. Where am I going for? Let's go to courses here. Let's check it out. You got Old Orchard on there?
Just added them, man.
Yes,
Are you serious?
This year, baby.
Wow. So Ravislaw's. I had never played that until we became a GOAT. That course is beautiful. Thunderhawk. We got Ruffled Feathers, Whitetail, Glenview Park, Golf Club. Countryside is awesome because they got 2 18-holders. Hilldale, Big Run, Prairie Isle, Boone Creek, White Pines, Hickory Hills. I can never say this word. You just said it. Calumet.
Yeah. Yeah, that course used to be so good. I don't, they've really gone downhill, but they were trying to sell it, but they couldn't. So now they got someone in pumping some money into it. So that's usually when they become better. Same with Big Run. So Big Run, Big Run used to be one of our favorite tracks when we first moved there because me and Hammer used to live in England for a dozen years or so before we moved here. Yeah. So when we came here, Big Run was our favorite track. It was so much fun. Yeah,
because you that was GOAT originally started in England, right?
Yeah,
that's right. Our uncle started it. We kind of adopted it. I mean, it's a little bit different. We've kind of we've done some different things, but essentially, yes, we adopted his idea and we brought it over to the States to see if it could, blow up a little bit.
Is it still running over there?
So far. Yeah. Yeah, they got 170 tracks. They got 80 private clubs, thousands of them.
Wow, jeez.
And they all do. It's all based on non-profit too. All non-profit stuff.
Oh,
so,
cool. Nice.
It's even better. So they do good stuff with the money. So it's even cooler.
Yeah. Is expansion? Is that a wait and see? Because you want to.
Yeah.
You don't want to get too big too fast. Probably.
Right. Exactly.
A lot on the plate there.
It's been in the works. He's been going out to Miami. He's been going out to Indiana, Wisconsin.
Scottsdale.
We try to see areas, Arizona, California. It's just what's feasible right now. We're putting in as anything that we make is going back into the business to try and get as many golf courses or anything that we can get our members. We'll drive to try and hit that goal. We listen to our members. through our group chats, emails. If they ever want us to, oh, I live here, I'm only 20 minutes away from this course, can you please reach out? We're gonna, if there's enough need there, we're gonna move our direction, to our members who actually, rep GOAT and, are part of this, journey that we have. So, yeah, the plan is obviously to expand. And like you said, we don't want to just like blow up. I mean, it is expensive to do something like this. Not only the money goes a long way, but like building relationships, with golf courses goes a long way. Throughout the 6 years we've been in business, we've probably created the best relationships we can possibly create with owners and general managers of the golf courses around Chicagoland. Preet's like, I don't know if you've ever watched Entourage, but he's like E. He's like that guy that's just going to keep
better looking, but yeah, for sure.
I mean, he's that guy that's just going to keep bugging, golf courses, even if they say no.
Yeah.
He's going to go back to them multiple times throughout the year until he gets some type of positive response. And that's honestly kind of how we've grown. Preet doesn't give himself, I guess, enough credit, but like, yeah, like building the relationships.
Not done yet, Kobe style.
So yeah, like we got to build the relationships outside of the state, and then hopefully, we can expand that. But yeah, we're definitely in that direction.
Are you running a day job, or is GOAT the day job?
GOAT's pretty much my day job, but I have a couple other things. And a couple partners, they help throughout the day too. Like the day-to-day stuff is kind of split between us, but I do some other stuff. I work a little bit with my dad, who does some private 5G Wi-Fi stuff. And then I have a marketing company. So I market for small businesses and do lead generation on platforms like Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn for like chiropractors and insurance companies.
Oh, yeah, cool.
And other clients like that. Yeah. Still doing it, not making the big bucks through anything yet, but it's all about kind of building the foundation. But that's what we're doing. Yeah. So yeah.
I mean,
you know about that. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, long term, dude. I still think, it's one of the coolest. I tell like every like golfer I meet, I swear I feel like I say the word GOAT and not, talking about Michael Jordan. I feel like I'm talking about golf on NET like once a month. Like, oh dude, man, back in Chicago, I had this crazy hookup, paid like $2,000 a year, played 20 different golf courses, whenever the hell you want, or pretty much whenever the hell you want. And man, that's so cool. You guys, you invited me to this outing here. Unfortunately, I leave on Saturday. Where's this at here? Ruffled Feathers?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, outing at Ruffled Feathers, 1:30 on the 22nd of August. There's going to be amazing prizes for, the shotgun scramble winners. There's also going to be even better prizes for people that donate to the raffle. So we're going to have some amazing prizes there, banquet, like with, food, plated food. So that's going to happen afterwards. And then, all participants get a nice little GOAT swag bag. Nice. And every outing, they get better. So
cool. Nice.
And we have a special guest this year, too. We have a special guest this year, too.
And Brent Soper will be
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, Brent Soper will be there.
2010 Stanley Cup champion for you guys. I don't know.
Nice.
What up, Brent?
Is this still joinable, right?
Yeah.
We have a couple foursomes left. It's filling up pretty quickly, but we have a couple foursomes left. Yeah. Usually we have a hard time filling these up. Like it's hard, but yeah, this year's been a lot better. I think it's because we've done more to kind of throw it out there. We don't usually push it, as much. But this year we really made an effort to push it, like a stance.
Like more in the past, more like OGs, and then now it's kind of word of mouth getting out there and stuff. Yeah,
correct.
I'll throw all these links down below because we have. Sweet. I mean, I forget the demographics of this podcast, but it's pretty heavy Chicago.
Yeah, for sure.
That's cool though.
Yeah, man. I mean, like sometimes it's hard. Like, we try to like, do a little bit of advertising for this too, because over the years we didn't do as much, but now we're doing a little bit more to try and get our name out there. And it's funny because like people will give us a hard time sometimes about like $2,000 price tag at the beginning of the year or something like that. But then like they don't have a problem buying like $1,200 new set of irons. Like that. So that's the only once we once people realize once they play it and then they play in Go and then they realize this is it's not just like
You're
a
gonna get your
membership.
bang for the buck,
You're gonna
Totally.
I'm spacing on the word, but just you realize how good it is once you become a member and actually join and play.
Totally.
It's just hard to kind of describe it, over the phone. If you're advertising or marketing it, it's kind of like a conversation situation.
Do you have is there a cap on members every year based on the amount of court? Because what is it? You have go check out the Golf on NET Instagram. I'll link all this stuff in the episode. But what is it? 35,000, 40,000 a year.
So we cap our membership. So it all depends. Like at the beginning of the year, we weren't actually accepting any members because we hadn't added any new courses. Then we added Old Orchard, Ruffled Feathers. So we opened up about 20 spots, and then 20 spots filled, we'll close it until a new course comes. So that way, there's always openings. There's we don't just cram it because I made that mistake. I'm not, to be honest. I made that mistake here too. I was like, yeah, let's bring them in so we get more courses, but it doesn't always work like that. You can't throw money at your problems all the time. It doesn't solve it. It's not about money, right? Sometimes it's about communication between the members. Everyone's got to communicate. And if everyone's communicating, that means there's no holes in the program where there's no miscommunication with the pro shop and I already booked this time. Oh, but I booked that time already. But you didn't update the app. All of this stuff. There are issues, always. But this last couple years, because there's always mistakes with everything. But as long as we kind of address it and kind of make sure everyone's on the same page, it's been helping big time with our app chat and all that, and the WhatsApp group that we have. People are communicating. That's what's really made big changes. Which is thanks to the members. It's nothing to do with us. But it's good. It's good. It's just getting better.
Yeah. I'm trying to think I remember so many faces from playing all the time. I can't think of any names to see if they're still running it, but man, 300 members. That's cool that you guys have a wait list. It sucks it's Chicago, because if this was running in Miami
year round. Yeah, year round. I know. Yeah, the price over here it reflects that though.
Yeah.
The price over here, the course is this will be considerably more difficult. Probably unless you go to where you live, Jack, a little bit outside of Florida. There's more access to open tee times, because that's essentially, you're not going to go to a club that's filling up their tee times and tell them, hey, we're going to give you more business. How are you going to give me more business? I'm already filling it up. So we have to go to the guys that need it, which there is no course is selling 100% of their tee times. Let's just be honest, right? That means every 10 minutes you got to force them going, 15 minutes you got to force them going out. Chances are, no, you don't, unless you're premier. So if we can kind of we like to say it as when we work with the golf courses, we want to use your unused tee times, right? We don't want to take the ones if you guys are booked all day because of an outing, okay, we can't play that day, obviously. So we'll play at another course or after the outing ends at the end of the day or something, twilight round or something. So we're just trying to fit in and make life. Everything runs to the pro shop too, so that works out with the golf courses where they're in power of everything, really. So it works better when, like I said, communication and more members that kind of talk to each other, kind of hang out. Like you said, you met some cool people. It's good. It's good to do that. Yeah, I mean, that's the only way. It's up to the guys to kind of communicate. So, and it's been working like magic. So it's been great.
It's cool texting or getting a text. Want to play tomorrow at 2. Want to play today at 2. You free at 5:45. Ravislow 5:45. I booked it.
I don't even
in here.
I don't even book my tee times now. I just get people text me and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna play at 6:30 or 8:30 or something. You want to join?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll join." So they book the tee time, and I'm already in.
Yeah.
So,
the community aspect is. I'm glad you guys have a WhatsApp and stuff, because it would be cool to because I think I'm just familiar only with the website era, which was maybe a little bit more difficult to get in touch with some of these people unless you play with them and they're cool and
exactly,
you get their contact info. Damn, I had one big final question about this. I gotta get my mind off it and then I'll remember it. But
Yeah, usually that helps.
Right.
Probably.
Yeah.
When are you gonna be back in Chicago? When can we play? That's the question.
I'll be back in. I don't like coming here because we moved so far from our home. Like I live an hour away from where I grew up and all that stuff. I'll be back in November whenever the Packers play the Bears, but
Yeah, there we go.
probably not a golfable time.
Might not be
No,
coming up, but
nowadays.
nowadays, shit. And nowadays we got guys playing in December, man. It's crazy. Yeah.
I saw like
And
a
as long as
video
the
of
courses are as long as the courses are open, which some of our courses don't even close. Like we had guys playing in December last year. So
nice, right? Like Old Orchard.
like,
feel like
As long as
there
there's
too,
not
like-
snow on the ground, they usually
Yeah,
are
exactly.
open.
As long as the grass isn't frozen,
Yeah.
gotta get that money
yeah,
work. Because
right.
I remember you saying this on the show. Like the money up front is huge because you don't make, if you're a golf course, you're not making any money unless maybe a banquet or whatever. However the hell they're making money from
wedding
January
revenues
to
and stuff like
April or
that. Yeah.
March. Yeah.
Right. So it does help them. I mean, obviously we're doing something right with the courses because we obviously get more. So obviously we're doing something right. I think things like this, these are the type of things that obviously, thankfully to Hamill, he reached out to you. So these are the type of things that like we like doing. I think we should be doing more so that we can kind of resonate with, maybe guys that know about us, maybe not so confident about us, but this might push them over the edge, give them a little more clarity, pretty much.
Yeah.
But,
I remember my comment.
Question.
It's about your Instagram because you have somebody has to be running it. I can't remember his name. Okay, so you're running, but no, I mean like somebody's creating. There's a dude.
Oh, Matt Kelly. It's Matt Kelly.
Is that who it is?
Matt Kelly.
Yeah.
He's got some videos. Yeah, like we're trying to do the more social media stuff now.
Yeah, no, definitely, because that's dude. If you guys can unlock the Instagram, like, I mean, it's just such a great idea, dude. I can't if this happened in Florida, it would be so cool. But like you were saying, the issue in Florida is right now, no one on earth is playing golf, and if they are, it's 105 degrees out, so they don't have issues filling tee, or they have issues filling tee times. But then the private courses, there's so many freaking private courses in Florida that they open themselves up, and then in the winter, private's back to private, and then there's only a handful of golf courses you can play at, and it's like $100 to play, Saturday at 2:00 at a shitter. So,
dude, over here it's crazy.
I just played Normandy Shores here, and like $140.
Normandy Shores. Oh, I love that course.
$140.
$140. Jeez, dude. I shot
It's a weekday. It's a weekday.
Yeah, that's crazy. Wow, I do not remember that. I played there.
It's beautiful though.
I shot like 76 there one time. I was like 1 under, 2 under through like 8 holes. My first time ever playing that course. That's a cool little course in Miami. Yeah.
Nice.
But here it's expensive, dude. Like
it's so expensive.
Spend like less than $100 if you go out.
Everything,
even with food and drink, like
exactly, food and drink.
Green fees plus coffee is like $75. Let's say at the cheapest.
Gotta buy some balls.
And then if you buy some balls, they usually show up like 15. Yeah, balls, and then your drinks. I mean, such a big part of golf now is drinking, I guess.
Yeah, gotta enjoy it. I would always drink at because I feel like back in the day you would not recommend it, but like it would be nice, because hey man, I could play as much golf as I want for $2,000 for the entire summer. I'm gonna help out these courses. I'm gonna buy lunch. I'm gonna buy a couple of drinks. I'm gonna tip them well, buy some balls there or whatever. But I think, man, I kind of wish I still lived here because now I think I have a much better grasp of social media as far as like more promotion on a course, because if you guys can unlock that for this upcoming season, I mean, it'll just blow up. I mean, it's just seriously like the coolest idea ever.
Yeah.
I mean,
thanks, man. Yeah, it's
like it just is, and it can be nationwide. And I know, it's more of a long term. You don't want too much on the plate here, but like you start getting these big investors.
Why not?
More people's helping you out. I mean, the world is yours. It's your oyster.
Sky's the limit.
Really, the way I see it,
my friend, it's the game plan.
I love it.
So,
Yeah,
I mean,
man.
keep doing
Hopefully, we'll be working together a lot more now. That's the
Yeah.
key. I think
Yeah.
you know, doing stuff like this is you just said it best. Actually, getting more people kind of to help. It's just having a bigger team, I guess, or people that are in the industry. It just brings you up because you don't feel
Mhm.
you don't get drowning because it's tough to start a business. You know, I
Yeah.
mean, everyone that started one will tell you it's more of like you can't you don't quit type of thing.
Yeah.
But can you stay in the game long enough? Can
Exactly.
you
Yeah, you
ride the
suffer for years and
ride
years and years. And then
for
one day, all of a
years, dude? Yeah,
sudden,
it's for
True
years.
North's like, or Troon's like,
Bang. Yeah.
here's 200 million.
200.
Here's 200
I went to
million.
for my dream.
Well, man, everyone go check out Golf on NET. I'll throw the website. I'll throw an app link. I'll throw the Android for you freak shows with Android. Sorry if you have an Android. I'll throw both those links, the Instagram down below, and any way I can help with the Instagram because it's
Dude,
all word of mouth.
yeah.
But if I'm only golfing
Yeah.
with goaters, it's hard to spread that word of mouth.
So nowadays we have like now our like model has kind of changed a little bit where we've opened up these tee times at a lot of our courses where it doesn't have to be just a goat. So let's just say
Okay.
you have friends that don't want to join goat, but they play some of the same courses that a goat, right? If you're a goat now, you can book individual tee spots at specific golf courses. For example, Ravistow is a great a great example where like, if there's 3 of your friends that aren't goats, but they're playing Ravislow, you can join them and not pay for your tee time. And as long as you're a member, so we've opened that up to like almost all the golf courses now pretty much allow it. At first they didn't want to do that, but then eventually I think they realized like it was actually better for them. So we don't take like a whole tee spot. Like instead
We're utilizing, yeah, right.
Yeah, we're just trying to maximize it. And this actually is just kills 2 birds with 1 stone where it helps our members, be like, okay, well, I can play with my friends that aren't GOAT members. I just have to go to the golf courses that have tee spots, which is almost all of them.
Yeah. Dude, I mean, fucking 18 courses, dude. That's magnificent.
Well, and
really
we have
is.
like a sea. So like from the middle of the Chicagoland area, we've tried to get a golf course at like every single area surrounding Chicago.
All the radius, yeah.
Yeah, so like the north, the south, the west, they're all happy.
Because I remember like playing, I forget how far Thunderhawk is, but Thunderhawk's from Arlington Heights. Yeah, it's a little bit of a drive, and then whoever you're playing with, like, oh, we'll just rip. Well, now let's just rip Old Orchard next weekend. Like, I'll drive to you, you come drive to me.
You know, a lot of like our buddies, they'll do Thunderhawk, and then on the way back, you can do the 36 day. You just go hit Countryside on the way back. Since it's a day, you're making a day. You're making a day out of it anyway. You might as well make it a whole day. Yeah.
And we have like 100. We have like 105 tees available every day.
That's nice.
So they're not all even used. Like we have like 30-40% that aren't even really used that much. So like there's so many tee spots available every day.
Yeah. Because that, like you were saying, the hybrid kind of work schedule, if you're working from home or if you have the day off or you work weekends or whatever it is perfect because it's, in the middle of the week, everyone's at, freaking work. So, I was in college, I never had issues, but now I would be running it all the freaking time. I prefer to golf on weekdays unless I'm golfing with the boys. So,
me too.
Yeah. Well, do you guys have any closing comment or
Thanks for having us, man. We appreciate it.
Yeah, it was great having you guys. Hop on anytime you want, or reach out, whatever. Any Instagram help, I'm here. But yeah, definitely next year, man. Let's get you on at longest early spring or end of winter before the season starts, and let's. Cause dude, it's just man. I mean, if you're an OG listener of this pod, I mean, like I just talk about this thing the whole freaking time. It's just beautiful.
Yeah, man. I do appreciate all the plugs that you give us.
Too, baby. That's nice.
Yeah, you got Tampa area. I'm moving to Tampa area, so anytime you're there,
nice.
let me know.
We'll do.
It's a nice area.
Yeah.
But thanks everybody for listening. We'll throw all the ads, all the links, all that fun stuff down below, and throw us a 5-star rating while you're at it.
Absolutely.
Why not?
Thank you, fellas, for hopping on, man.
Right, guys.
We'll get you guys on soon.
All right, man.